What's going on, y'all? Vdrasky here. Basically, what we're going through today is we're gonna go through the best shooting badges to equip on whatever player you choose to make. So you can do it on what freaking stretches. Go ahead and do it on like point guard, shooting guard, all that stuff. So basically, how I am able to shoot consistently. I know you guys seen it. I like do like step backs and stuff, step back threes, all that stuff. What matters in the step back situation is corner specialist, hot zone hunter, difficult shots, of course. So when I do my step backs, I know that if y'all notice that I do the step back into the corner. So I got corner specialist on bronze actually. And I got difficult on bronze. And then with Hot Zone Hunter, we went ahead and did that Hall of Fame. So I feel like this is the best way to be able to hit step backs consistently. Well, more consistently than they are now, if that makes sense. Like, not super consistent to where you can do it all the time, but it's consistent enough to where you can do it. But that's just my loadout to be able to hit step backs and everything. I know a lot of you guys have been struggling with like moving shots. A lot of people have been struggling with moving shots. But let's get into it, man. For the badges, the reason why I do corner specialists on bronze only is because according to 2K Labs, bronze corner specialists had the most full white bar makes than the other badge upgrades. So the higher you had it, the less of a full white bar make that would drop. I don't know why the percentage was like that, but it was like that. So I went ahead and did corner specialist on bronze. I put catch and shoot on gold because you would want to have that on gold because, like, man, I had so many situations to where I was missing. And then when I put catch and shoot on gold, I was making a lot of the shots that I was missing. With Deadeye, I would definitely go silver. You could go gold, but for me, I went silver. For difficult, I do bronze. But for the sake of the stretches that may be watching this video, I'm not going to put difficult on because you guys don't get it. Green Machine, I had that at least bronze. I feel like this is a really key badge. You kind of need it because once you green like 2 shots, 2 consecutive. I swear I've seen it light up with just 1 green before though. Like when I had a Hall of Fame, I got 1 green and it lit up. So it just depends on the situation. I think Hall of Fame actually lets you get away with 1 green, but I don't know for sure. And yeah, with Hot Zone Hunter, we're definitely gonna put that on Hall of Fame. I wouldn't recommend using Hot Start unless you're in like a park game and you usually make your first shot. Because if you miss your first shot, it's not gonna give you that boost. But if you make your first shot, dude, I feel like that is a good badge to have. Ticino uses Hot Start on Hall of Fame. I feel like that's a good badge to have. Flexible Release, I don't recommend using that. Clutch Shooter is another badge that I don't recommend using unless you play like a lot of rec or pro-am. But even if you play a lot of rec or pro-am, you can probably use that somewhere else because this only works at the end of the 4th quarter in the OT. The Deep Fades badge, it's pretty good for guards if you got a high post fade. Like for my guard, I got a high post fade, so I thought about using it. I had put back down Punisher on like Hall of Fame one time just to see if I could back down point guards like real easy. Alright, so Ice and Veins, I wouldn't use that. Pick and Popper, that's a key badge for a lot of you big man. I would recommend having that on the highest tier possible. I run a lot of pick and pops with the stretch that we play with. My friend Blue, we run pick and pops and stuff in the rec, and those work really fluidly. I don't even think he has pick and popper that high. I think he only got it like bronze or something, but once he maxes that out, it'd be crazy. Pump Fake Maestro, I really wouldn't recommend using that. There's no point. Quick Draw, you kind of need that as fast as you can deal with. So if you like your jumper around silver, quick draw speed, like in the past 2Ks, like this is pretty much bronze and silver is pretty much like average jump shot speeds. Silver, if you used Trey Burke last year, silver is Trey Burke's actual timing. So silver is pretty good. But I usually use gold or Hall of Fame. range extender, this is a must-have badge. You need this badge, Hall of Fame. I'm not even gonna stress that enough. You need that Hall of Fame. Slippery off ball, I would recommend probably putting it on bronze or something. Like, it's not something you need, but it's something that could come in handy, I guess. Tireless shooter, I would definitely have that on bronze. You don't need that higher than that unless you just constantly don't have stamina when you shoot him. But in certain situations where you're running around trying to get open and you get tired running around, it won't impact you as much. Steady shooter, this badge is actually really good. I would use this badge if I had a sharp like this. If I had like a sharp to where I could get a lot of badges, because this is not like a staple to my game. This is not something that I would have on just to have on. But if I had the ability to put this on without taking off any of my other badges that I use, like range extender, all that stuff, I would use this. I really would. Steady shooter is a really good badge. If you put steady shooter Hall of Fame and Deadeye Hall of Fame, oh my God, can you hit contested shots? I was just pulling shots in people's faces. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was just testing it out too. And I don't have a sharp technically. I got a score machine, so I got the more balanced build and everything is balanced. But man, if you have like a sharp with a 95-3, and then when you get a 99 when you get to a 99-3 with steady shooter and Deadeye Hall of Fame, dude, you will fucking torch people. Like, it's ridiculous. All right, and volume shooter. Okay, so if you don't have a lot of hot zones, put volume shooter on. Like, it's almost a must. Like, if you do not have hot zones and stuff, and you have trouble keeping your hot zones and all that stuff, I wouldn't waste points on it. I'd probably put it on bronze at that point, just so you could get a little bit of a boost, but not have it on Hall of Fame to where it take up points. But volume shooter is a must-have badge if you do not have hot zones, because like with me, I have it on bronze, and it does me justice. The higher once you hit 2 shots, or shoot 2 shots in general, volume shooter is active. Every shot you take after 2, it's boosting your chances even further. And Hall of Fame gives you a way bigger boost than, say, bronze or silver or gold or something like that. So I would recommend putting that on Hall of Fame if you can't, or if you don't have any hot zones or whatnot. And then, okay, we might as well just, but like, man, the way that I set badges up on this game it's just crazy. Like, you don't need corner specials higher than bronze, really. I used to use it on Hall of Fame because, oh my God, dude, I used to green every, like, step back fading. Like, if I put this on Hall of Fame, difficult shots bronze and high zone hunter Hall of Fame, those 2 Hall of Fame, oh my God, it's fucking nasty. Like, you literally hit I swear I hit like every fucking step back I did. But you don't need it on Hall of Fame. Like, you can still do it without it. That's the reason why I'm not stressing to put it on Hall of Fame. But man, these other badges are way more key on Hall of Fame. Like steady shooter, you pretty much have to have it Hall of Fame in order to get like in order for it to not mess you up as much. Because every single badge upgrade for steady shooter, even though it says shot attempts that are contested receive less of a penalty. However, open shots don't receive much of a bonus. Okay, so how that works is a 5% reduction boost to your open shot. And it's a 5% reduction boost on all of the tiers. So bronze, silver, gold, and Hall of Fame are all 5%. It does not increase, it does not decrease, it stays the same. The only thing that increase is the amount of the percentage of what you can hit open shots. Like I believe steady shooter on Hall of Fame gives you a 38% chance to hit a contested shot. And I believe that gold is like 29 or 30. Silver is like a 25 or 21 or something like that. And then bronze is like 15. So it's like the higher you have it, it's not gonna fuck you up. It's just gonna make it better. And this is one of those badges that it's really good. If you could get used to that 5% decrease, you'll be set, man. Like you won't have an issue. And if you got like a 95.3, it shouldn't matter anyway, because 5% decrease, that's basically taking a 95 down to a 90. And once you take that down to a 90, you should still be able to hit with a 93. And then once you get a 99.3 and you take that 5% off, it'll be like a 94. So like either way, you'll still be hitting, man. You won't have any issues at all. I would not use Ice and Veins. That badge is kind of pointless unless you're like my friend KG. He's our center. He uses Ice and Veins actually, so in the wreck and stuff, so that he could, like, when he get fouled in late game, because they foul, they're gonna foul him when he get the ball in the post or something, he'll be able to hit free throws more consistently. But I believe slippery off ball is the best one to use for a big man. If you don't have any shooting badges and you got one, just go ahead and slap that on, because it'll help you move throughout the defense a little easier, especially when you're doing pick and roll situations. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. This is a nice video. I wanted to get this out to y'all. I wanted to be able to talk to y'all about shooting badges and everything. If y'all got any more questions or anything, I'll definitely make another video. If you comment and tell me exactly what you have an issue with, what badge you think is good and stuff like that, I will go in depth with it. I'll put it on, and then we'll do like gameplays with it, and I'll get like some little results out to you guys based on what I see. But anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, you guys. Love y'all. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoy. And we outie, boy. Let's go.